Are you streaming like almost everything?
Say again?
Do you stream basically everything?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one go.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much internet it requires.
A lot.
A lot.
I struggle with just mine because I get a bunch of frame drops.
Mm. and I gotta get a better webcam because using the laptop webcam isn't. I look like crap right now, but you guys look fine. So
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment.
So what? So your 2090 when we're like 1080. What's 720?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
what's 720? That would have put two
like
miles.
like it's a very grainy 720p. Like looking at myself, and it's just, wow, this is absolute crap. But anyway, let's get on with the introductions, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Are we doing this explicitly, or are we gonna do it, kid friendly?
Nah,
Yeah,
let's just roll with it.
yeah, we're gonna roll with it.
Okay, good.
All right. What's going on, guys? This is episode 9 of the South Florida Gamers Podcast. I am your host, the Silverback Swimp.
A Harlequin that we were doing red and black.
Guys, y'all gonna butcher me for this one, but
Oh dear.
yeah, the microphone was off.
Uh,
The mic was off. I gotta get a stream deck for this. The microphone was off, so everything that I previously said, I'm gonna have to re-say it all over again. So
okay, this is gonna be erased from my head. This is
yeah.
Hi. I was gonna warn you because one of the previous one I saw, like, man, the audio was kind of like cutting out.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm not seeing the audio thing
The-
move. The microphone moves. I was like,
Oh dear.
yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up big on that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, redoing our introductions again. Let me go back to let me put the camera on me. Hey guys, what's going on? This is episode 9 of the South Florida Gamers Podcast. I am your host, the Silverback Senpai. Joining me is my co-host again, Waluigi,
Hi guys.
and of course our guest, ThatOnePhotography.
Hi-yo.
Okay, and we reflected back on the podcast, where we had Butter Punch, from last episode, which was a really good episode. The feedback was good. I enjoyed that one.
Me too.
And we didn't have that many technical errors, but this one we have a technical error, so I'm kind of
From the start.
yeah. From the very start, I'm already screwing up. I gotta get a stream deck for this.
I'm just gonna blame Florida for this one.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, you guys already know where to find the podcast, audio listeners, SoundCloud, iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Video playback is on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And I also mentioned was getting into before I give the floor to Daniel. I was saying that, hey, I met him at Mini Anime OY, I believe. It was last year.
It was last year.
And I was cosplayed as Captain Tozen from Bleach, and I liked his job. I liked the work that he did with it. Like, I looked really good. I was like,
Yeah, you
That
did.
was just
You looked awesome.
That was just a hall shot too.
I was like, man, I'm like, yo, this looks good. And I was like, yo, I need to have this guy. Like, any conventions that he go to, if he's going there, I'm definitely gonna book some photo shoots with him. And from there on, I mean, I think almost every con we went to, I've gotten a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last couple, yeah.
Yeah. Even the Flynn's cosplay meetup event, I got some photos.
Oh, I
from.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I highly recommend him. Like, really cool, chill guy. A guy that I befriended from cons, and here we are on this lovely, awesome podcast.
Heck yeah.
Never thought I'd be on a podcast in my life.
Welcome.
Welcome. You wanna?
Yeah. As I said earlier, I met Daniel at Sunrise Comic Con with one of my best friends. I did black mask wearing a red flannel just to match up with my friend who did a Harlequin. And his photography is amazing, especially making an effect that my eyes weren't even showing until in the mask. It looks so sick. But seeing the pictures over time, he's definitely a great photographer. You guys should definitely follow him.
Yes.
To his credit.
You're a friend, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, tell us about yourself,
Yeah,
your
man.
origin.
Yeah.
What-
We would like to know your origin, gaming origin, and then of course your journey into cosplay photography. So.
It all started when I was born. No, okay. Let's start with my gaming.
All right.
I remember my first gaming experience I can remember, and this always been a story, was my first game I ever played was Mortal Kombat 4 for the N64. I think I was 4 at the time. I was young. Yeah, I think I was 4 at the time.
Man, you're playing an M-rated game at such an early age.
I know, right? Yeah. And
Props.
then came Banjo-Kazooie. You know, I don't know my anime experience too. Horrible for first anime. Anyways,
Nah.
yeah, then Banjo-Kazooie, and from then on, I've been playing games. Got a PS2, play a lot of Ratchet and Clank. It's like Cooper series.
Ooh, I love Sly Cooper.
Great series.
I regrettably stole that game. Yeah, I missed that game, and never had a PS3. I kind of skipped that timeline. Was because I didn't have any money.
Gotcha.
I was
I
young.
feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, and then didn't get back into gaming until like about the 360 near the PS4 era.
Hey.
And that's not my gaming experience until my gaming experience. My photography experience is more interesting. I started photography, I think this is my 3 years ago during college. So I was like, during college, I got really depressed because I was doing. I'm like, man, I need a break. So I took a semester off, bought a camera, and I started taking photos. I was like, I was going through Instagram. Like, man, I could just take photos, and that's how I started. It's been doing this ever since.
Like, what are your challenges that you would come across as a cosplay photographer?
Finding a light source. Finding a light source. I like to take photos without like flashes and like artificial lights. I'm more for a natural photographer. But when the tough issue is finding the good lighting anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
That's inside, especially inside. Other than that, I can work with just about anything.
All right. And let's just say if someone wanted to get into cosplay photography, like what would you teach them or instruct them on the how to go about it? Like what are the do's and don'ts of getting in? Like let's just say if I want to get into cosplay photography, right? Like I'm new to the cosplay community convention scene, right?
Okay.
And I see all these awesome and great photographers out there just taking photos of these cosplayers and they're showing really good work. How would someone like me, a novice, coming into the scene, like how would you guide them into cosplay photography? Like how would you
Always
instruct
ask.
them?
Always ask. Please always ask. If you see a nice cosplayer, just ask for a photo. They're most likely say yes. Rarely a no. And I know it's hard, especially for me. I was shy in the beginning, but just go with your gut and ask. Two, don't worry about what camera you have. You can use the phone. I have a friend, and his name is Shoko. I call him Shoko.
Oh, I love that
And then
guy.
Shoko. We both started around the same time. But when I first met him, he was just using his phone camera, and now he takes phenomenal photos.
Yeah, I've seen his photos.
He's amazing. So don't worry. It doesn't matter what camera you start with. Eventually, you'll gain through experience. Once you learn how to handle like a camera, you can move on to the actual DSLR or whatever you want to use. But don't worry,
Okay.
as a first camera, just use the phone. It's just
Okay, sweet.
learn composites. Other than that, everything else is like experience over time. You learn from YouTube, learn how to edit and stuff like that. Because editing is important.
Really?
Yeah,
Agreed.
editing is important.
Like, have you had any bad experiences in the in your journey of cosplay photography? Like any ones that you want to like to share?
I never had bad experience.
No conflicts.
There's no,
or-
yeah, no conflicts whatsoever.
Okay.
Because yeah, I never had. I had people say no. If
Right.
you say no, then okay, I'll go move on.
That's good.
That's pretty much it. No bad experience whatsoever. No, as a yet.
As of
Yeah.
And I know with what's going on in our society where we're in a pandemic and pretty much every con in South Florida is canceled except some of the small ones like Hero Hype in Fort Lauderdale, which is going to happen in October. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still actually happening.
and UltraCon, which I'm just like,
It's right across my alley, and I'm debating.
It's a no for me.
but like as a what are your challenges now that there's no conventions and whatnot, like what do you do to continue to stay active as a cosplay photographer? I'm pretty sure you have like other side projects that you do and work life and whatnot, but like as a cosplay photographer where you're not going to cons because of what's going on, like how do you stay active?
This is where the importance of like to diversify comes into play.
Okay.
Always learn other stuff. Like I was just doing recently, we learning from Kev. I've been learning macro photography. So trying to take photos of like tiny things. So that's fun. And I've been trying to go out to just outside, just take photo of the outside, like the stars I took recently of like a puddle in front of my house, just to learn another type of photography. But yeah, it's always important to diverse, because eventually you'll get bored.
Right.
That's just a fact. Burnout's a fact. So to prevent that, do other stuff.
The exploration must be interesting.
Yeah.
On what you can serve and how you can change the filters to your own ways.
Yeah. You could like filters. You can change like lens filter.
Yeah.
Like the certain filters like to change the color or make it look like a chromoscope.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah,
some.
see those? I
That kaleidoscope one,
the
right?
kaleidoscope. There you go. Yeah. I personally don't have those. I want to get one because I'm curious.
Right.
Yeah. As in projects, I wish I could I could do projects, but I've been trying to avoid Miami, just because I'm trying to get a couple of shoots done around my area,
Right.
but it's kind of far and few I'm doing. If you want to shoot, if you're in the Broward area, I'm more than happy to shoot.
Now, with like, hopefully, when we're all past this pandemic phase and whatnot, what are some of the things that you've learned during this pandemic as a cosplay photographer that you can use once we're past this phase? It's like I'm gonna come back to the convention scene, the cosplay, and do more cosplay photography a lot more stronger and quicker. Like, do you have like a strategy that?
Oh no, I just wing everything.
Oh, you just wing it?
I just wing everything.
like that.
No,
I freaking respect that.
No, that's just easy. I do every shoot. I usually just swing everything, unless it's a planned shoot like what we done. I'll
Right.
try to research like the character or try to come up with some poses. But most of the time, I use this to swing it, especially when people hire me on the spot.
Right.
But I've been trying to learn editing, especially to Photoshop more. So I should usually be seeing more. Not highly edited. I hate highly edited photos, but more highly composite photos from me.
Okay.
Soon, yeah.
Do you have like an end goal in your photography career that you have started for yourself as a cosplay photographer? Like, no end goal, just completely.
I just did it off of the wing. The freshest it got me. I'll tell you from the beginning, man. I got really impressed during college, and I just did it just because. It was no end goal, no real. Well, I can say it's a passion now, but at the beginning it wasn't really a passion, but it's definitely a passion now. Never thought I'd be a photographer. Never thought I'd be a photographer in my life.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because with your story that you've given us from the very start, I remember when we spoke like way before. You said that you came into the scene where you were just like taking photos with your phone and whatnot, and then you started, making a little bit of your edits and whatnot, and then you would, repost and tag the person, and then now it grew, like you grew as a person, as a photographer. Now you have your camera, your setup, and then eventually you end up getting lights, and you're doing all of this amazing work, and I'm just like, this guy is leveling up, like. He's getting better and better, and people are not seeing that. Like, if you go on his Instagram, which, of course, it's right there in the bottom left of the screen for those that are watching. Like,
Bottom, I think it's right here.
The other side.
Right here?
Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
Yeah. And
I don't even know where to point.
like, you can literally see a timeline of all the photos that he has taken, and you can see him just getting better and better at it. And I'm like, I like his drive, because it's you don't see that a lot. Like, you see some people, they try and then they just completely stop, or they're just like, you know what, I think I've plateaued and that's just about it. But with Daniel, I've just seen him just continue to keep getting better and better. And yeah, man, like, yo, if you're a cosplayer in the South Florida area and you want to get some cosplay shoots, by all means, shoot him a DM on Instagram, and you can arrange something.
Yeah, shoot your shot for a shoot.
I don't just do on cosplay. I want to try to get into fashion stuff. Expand. I want to expand. Cosplay was the reason I did cosplay originally, because it was the only thing I knew. I'm like, well, it was a good way to learn like how to pose, especially with all the JoJo shoots.
Yeah.
I've done so many JoJo shoots. so many.
As I'm just trying to do poses.
No, I'm gonna be honest. JoJo has been the best way to learn about like posing.
That is true.
It is.
Wow,
It really is. Yeah.
I actually do believe
I've
this.
never seen JoJo.
You've never seen the anime?
I've personally never seen JoJo.
Wow.
That's why. But I know what every character is at this point.
I'm trying not to choke.
He doesn't watch JoJo,
But he knows
but he knows the characters
and
yeah.
poses.
So yeah.
and the poses.
Caesar.
See, I wouldn't get the reference. The only reference I know is like, it's me, Dio.
Yada yada does it.
And that too, yeah. And I forgot what it's called. Like, it goes like
Which one? Ora. Or muda.
Oh yeah.
You can tell. You can tell we watch JoJo.
I can tell everybody watches JoJo, no matter who I talk to.
English,
Yeah.
English and subbed.
It's mostly sub for me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's for me too.
All right. I
true
want to jump back into your gaming origins and whatnot, and ask you a few questions. Like, what are your favorite consoles? Like your top 3 favorite consoles, if if you can remember
From the past.
from the past, and it could be any of them.
Any from current to past.
PC.
Oh my God, PC.
No, okay. PC is reasoning for me. But in terms of consoles, I have to say about PS2. PS2 and the N64.
Hey.
Okay. Those are like they're in my top 3.
Yeah,
Mine too.
yeah. Those are one of my nostalgia ones, but because those are the games I remember the most. That I still play.
Right.
Like I still have my N64.
Same here.
I still play Mario 64. I still play Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. I never got Conker's Bad Fur Day on it, sadly. But yeah,
I've never played it either.
I never play it, but I know about it.
I played it on emulator. But other than that, I cannot play Banjo-Kazooie on any other system.
Other than the N64.
Yeah, because I need the controller.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need the controller.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your favorite gaming genres? Are you into? That's not a door.
I don't.
No,
No?
somebody there.
Must be a damn bird.
King, 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 king.
That was weird.
Let me in.
But what are your favorite gaming genres? Are you into platformers, RPGs, racing?
Oh, that's changed over time too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they consider action games like the Sly Cooper series,
I would say
action adventures.
action adventures.
Yeah.
And I think Sly is also a platformer as well, right?
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be like action adventure games like that, and Ratchet and Clank, which is also a shooter.
Yeah.
Pretty sure a shooter. Within recent, I've been playing like JRPGs, like Persona 4. Now that it's on PC,
I am not a part of that club.
I played that. Oh, you're missing out. Like those games are amazing. The Persona series, top tier.
Yeah, because I'm currently, I paused my playthrough of Persona 5 just so I could get through Ghost of Tsushima, which I think I'm almost done. But Persona 5, I'm blown away. Like, I'm over 100 hours in, and I'm just, like, still blown away, like, how good this game is. Like, and I'm like, I also heard good things about Persona 4 Golden. So once I get done with Persona 5, then Persona 5 Royale, then I'll go back to Persona 4 Golden, which is going to take me a while because Persona 5 Royale is another over 100-hour game.
Oh my gosh.
The long games, the super long games.
But it's well worth it, though.
I like to think the Persona series as a virtual novel. It is a virtual novel with just with JRPG elements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I'm right there with you. Oh man!
If you have a chance, you should play Persona 3. Persona 3 Portable. Persona 3. Persona 3 Portable was on one of the PSP. But Persona 3 is really good as well.
Noted.
No, and do you know what console it was on? Like what it was
Originally, I think
Yeah.
it's PS2. PS2 as well.
PS2?
Yeah.
I need to find. I need to find one.
So Persona 4. Persona 4 originally came from the PS2 era.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
The Persona 4's PS2 came out 2008.
Let me Google that.
Yeah.
I am dumbfounded. I did not know this.
Persona 4 PS2. Let me Google that real quick.
The golden is just like the definitive edition of the game.
Oh, okay. Just like on Persona 5 Royale is like the definitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each Persona game has each Persona of like the three main. Nobody ever talks about the old ones. It's just Persona
3 and 4 on the
5.
PlayStation 2. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Imagine that. Never knew that.
Well, that gives me more of a reason to get a PS2 again.
The old games. They're really old.
Yeah, and dump 100 hours into these games.
They're good. They hold well.
Rip.
They hold well. It's weird. It's weird saying playing Persona 4 because at that time, people have flip phones, so they're always like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Alrighty. Well, with your experiences as, of course, a gamer or whatnot, like, what are you currently gaming on now? Like, what are your go-to games now?
My go-to game, gaming on or go-to games?
Well, currently
Both,
now.
both. Currently, I just I built a PC, so I'm full PC now. Haven't turned on my
Nice.
Xbox in a while. It's just been collecting dust. It's just stacking.
It's paperweight at this
It's
point.
paper. It's,
Yeah,
it's a super.
pretty
It's a super expensive paperweight.
Pretty much.
No, I've been playing my PC. Right now, I've been playing. Obviously, I'm not done with Persona 4, but I'm playing Persona 4, and I've been playing Death Stranding. I also like to call it Amazon in the apocalypse.
Apocalyptic Amazon. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I like
It's
that.
especially what it is.
Wow. Apocalyptic Amazon.
It is like
I've seen like very little gameplay, but that's what it sounds like.
it is. What you basically are. You're just a delivery dude. You just deliver stuff.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I could. Well, there's more to that than just saying that. But
That
yeah,
sounds so.
the main gameplay is you're delivering packages.
I heard that the game is very. It's like you have to have like a really open mind to really enjoy the game.
It's a Kojima game.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it's by Hideo Kojima.
It's a Kojima game.
Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, this isn't grabbing me. I understand it's by the guy that that is well known and famous for the Metal Gear Solid series, which I love and enjoy, but I don't know if I want.
So-
I'm like,
Then you enjoy the convoluted story that makes no sense whatsoever, but they try to make it sense.
I don't have
Yeah.
a PS4, unfortunately.
It's
Still.
on PC now.
Oh yeah.
That's why. That's why I'm playing it. It's on PC.
I'm probably just gonna YouTube the gameplay, so I won't buy it.
No, I know it's. I know like the delivery thing doesn't install it, but it's really fun.
You
It's
got
really
mail
fun. Yeah.
in the apocalypse.
because I'm just like, I'm looking at the gameplay and it's just like it's like a huge open world. It doesn't feel like it's alive. It's like a bunch of just openness, just nothing out
With
there,
what,
and then
monsters,
eventually
demons?
you'll find some.
Oh no,
people
it's
and-
more than that.
Oh,
Ghosts.
It's more than that because
Ghost.
yeah, there's the ghost people that are like bandits in that area, but the real thing is. The real struggle is actually walking there because there's a lot of rocks and plains and hills, so you have to manage your weight to get to there. It's really, and I'm not studying it.
I'm just looking at him
It's
like,
a patience game, isn't it?
It's a strategy building adventure game because you have to build bridges, you have to build ways. You have to find the quickest route to get there while trying to avoid those ghost things. And
Watch them make a Prime version where everything is faster.
that would be interesting.
you are the Prime. Get there within a day or so. Within a day or die.
Jeez.
Wow.
Primes get there half today.
Oh man. Well, you're more of a PC gamer. You're more into games like Hideo Kojima.
Not really.
Not really?
I never played the Metal Gear Solid series. I missed out. I missed out on that. I really did. There was a period of time where I didn't play a lot of games. I was like really busy. So.
Okay.
But now because we're all mostly stuck at home, I'm like, okay, I just complete everything.
Have you played any of the new games that have come out for this year in 2020?
What has come out? I don't even remember.
Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal.
I wish I could get into Animal Crossing.
Oh my god.
I wish I could get into Animal Crossing.
Those are providing words for me.
I just couldn't. It felt like doing chores in the virtual world.
I mean, pretty much that's what it is. I'm not gonna lie.
It's doing chores, and you have to wait.
It's a patience game.
It's a patience game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
I just go for the cuteness.
And the memes.
Yes,
Yep.
a lot of
Yeah.
games.
Pretty much.
Memes.
No, and other games. Yeah, I don't remember. I can't think of. This year has been at least in terms of timeline, has been off for me. So I can't remember any games that came out.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
at this point, everything should be non-canon.
Yeah.
2020 is like it's a canon.
Because I remember, let me see, games that I remember coming out. You have, of course, Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal, Neo 2. For those that are into fighting games, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. There was the Final Fantasy VII Remake. There was The Last of Us 2. Now we have Ghost of Tsushima.
Here's the issue. Those are all PS4 exclusives.
Yeah.
I don't have a PS4.
And I'm currently on the new
That's my
shooter
struggle.
Rogue Company.
And Road Company. What about free-to-play games? You're into free-to-play games like Fortnite, Apex,
Fortnite.
Call of Duty Warzone.
I almost forgot what Fortnite is. Like Fortnite.
I'm glad someone finally said
Wow,
this podcast.
he does not know what Fortnite
No,
is.
I know what it is.
Oh,
I just had to like.
I'm glad somebody said that.
I had to frame that moment. Fortnite. I played it originally when it came out. Not even as the battle royale.
It was on Fortnite Save the World.
It was Fortnite Save the World.
Oh.
Yeah. And
the first
then,
time I heard
That
someone-
is like forgotten now.
That's the first time I
that
heard
was
someone play that.
That was the original like gameplay. That's not pretty fun. Then Fortnite Battle Royale came out. At the time, it was really pretty fun. Nobody builds a castle when you shoot at them. It was nice, even safe gameplay. Nowadays, when you shoot somebody, it's just they're like a bunch of stackers. It's impossible to play. If you're new, it's almost like intimidating to play that game.
Yeah, they have mechs now. They have sharks. They have everything.
Yeah, it's intimidating. Well, I like how it evolved because now they do like concerts in the game. They get
Travis Scott.
They get like artists in the game. It is amazing.
Oh yeah, Marshmallow too.
Yeah, it is amazing what they have done with the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
I cannot
Yeah.
deny that.
Yeah,
The original Battle Royale.
just the community is a little bit
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. Too intimidating. I do play Apex every once in a while. Apex Legends. I'm not that good.
I'm not either.
I've been.
All right, I'm the only good one here.
Wow.
I don't have enough friends to do a group.
I'm just brutally honest.
Gotcha.
Nobody even wants to play. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing with
It's
friends.
Yeah, and I play on PS4. So.
It is going to be crossplay.
It is.
soon,
It
what I
is.
heard.
It is cosplay.
It's it's gonna be crossplay, but it's not gonna be PC and console crossplay because we already know that if you're good on PC, you're gonna wreck
No,
console players.
it really isn't. It is cosplay.
Oh.
No, not currently now. They're going to
Really?
do crossplay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometime either this month or early next month.
No, it's Warframe.
Yeah.
No,
Warframe.
No Warframe.
Okay, so we're not worried.
Warzone's crossplay.
Yeah.
So we're not worried about that then. We already knew about this. And I've played it before, and it's a nightmare.
Okay. Yeah, that's really. I can think of top of my head. I have so many games downloaded, so I can't think of every single one.
Any specific puzzles?
I don't think. Never mind, Catherine.
Catherine,
I-
I've heard of that game.
I love the
I
Catherine
have too.
series. I bought the new one for the Switch. I've yet to play it, but I played the original one. No, I played the original one. It's so much fun. So much fun. It's Atlas. The same.
Oh,
It's the same people that makes Persona.
Okay.
It's a good story. It's a puzzle game, but a really, really good puzzle game. It's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, because I know I've heard of Catherine, and I know it's like a really niche game, but it has a really huge community of people that just.
I never knew
continues-
that.
Yeah, it continues to keep supporting the game. Like I've heard of Catherine back in the PS3 era,
Me too.
and I was like, okay. I mean, it looks okay, but I'm like, because at that time I was into shooters, action games, and fighters or whatnot. So, I just passed it up or whatnot, and then it's shocking and surprising to hear that it's still continuing. Even it ended up getting a sequel because there are people that still play the game.
Not a sequel. It's not a sequel.
It's not a sequel.
It's not a sequel.
Oh.
Even though it has like a new character and everything, it is not a sequel.
Really?
It is the definitive edition of the game.
Oh,
Essentially.
okay.
So it's like bonus.
It's a re-release.
Oh, okay.
Except they did it on the Xbox for whatever reason.
So it's like how Square Enix did Kingdom Hearts 2.5 or like
Yeah.
all the 0.5, so they have extra
I
stuff.
don't know how Kingdom Hearts works.
It's basically the same game, extra content.
In a way, but
or to to make it a lot better. Persona 4 and then Persona 4 Gold and Persona 5, Persona 5.
Yeah.
but not in a way with Catherine. Catherine, and like the actual new character can be a main character into the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
that's why it's like a different. The most definitive editions has like look at we added like an extra quest zone or stuff like that. But this one they added a whole new story,
What?
even though it's still not a sequel.
Really?
Yeah,
I gotta
That is
try it out.
surprising.
but it's good. It's good.
Okay. All right. So before we move on to our next topics, I do want to ask: are you getting the PS5 and the Xbox Series X?
PC. I'm on PC.
Okay.
Well, unless no,
That's awesome.
no, I don't know. I want to I, I want to play unless an exclusive comes out. I want to play it. I'll buy a console. For the meantime, I was just gonna stick with PC. For the meantime, until something interests me.
I mean, you're in a safe zone anyways with PC.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
go wrong.
Yeah, you can't go wrong because you're literally having the best of both worlds, pretty much.
Until the exclusives come out.
Steam, Microsoft. Oh wow.
It's like the exclusives that really like pushes for people to buy consoles and whatnot. But yeah,
Gotcha.
until something piques my interest, like Persona 5.
Oh, you want Persona 5?
I want to play Persona 5 so badly.
Oh, because it's PS4
PS4.
exclusive.
It's not even exclusive. That's the worst part.
Xbox does not have any of
It's
this
not.
stuff.
It's Atlas doesn't have like an exclusive agreement with PlayStation. They
So
just
it's a time.
not even time. They just do it.
Oh.
This is the Persona 4. Let's go back to Persona 4. This is the
Okay.
first time it came out on the PC. There's no other games.
Right.
In fact, Atlas, the only other game that Atlas has on Steam is Catherine.
Oh,
Not even like the new one, like the old version.
Okay.
So, but they don't have any exclusivity deals with like PlayStation. It's just we're just gonna leave it there. We don't like money.
that sucks.
They really don't like money.
Yeah. I mean, I look at probably in the future when they've milked all the money that they can for Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale on the PlayStation, then eventually they'll just throw it onto the PC so that way they can get more out of it. Because if they did that with Persona 4 Golden, then it could be possible for Persona 5. Because I remember a lot of Nintendo guys wanted Persona 5 on the
Yes.
Switch.
I was one of those guys.
And because it's like you have Joker in Smash Brothers Ultimate, but you don't have the game that he's in on the Nintendo platform.
It could be a subtle hint, but
Yeah.
who knows with Smash.
No, they didn't release a game on the Switch. It's not Persona 5. It's like one of those like beat 'em up games
Oh.
for Persona 5. I forgot.
Oh, Persona 4 Arena.
No, it's with Persona 5. It's a beat 'em up game they released on the Switch.
I'm trying to remember I'm trying to see if I remember it.
It's the same people that made like I don't know what they're called. They have like you're like one person, you fight like an army. You just like it's like a giant beat 'em up game. I forgot the name, but they released it for the Switch, and I think some people got mad about it because like this is not the Persona we wanted.
Was it like Dynasty Warriors or something?
Dynasty Warriors, there we go.
okay.
The people that did Dynasty Warriors.
Oh,
okay.
wow! I'm surprised I got that.
Yeah. So yeah, it is technically on the Switch.
Huh?
Technically.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our topics. One being Joe Rogan's comment on video games are a waste of time. Did you guys catch that? Or
Yes.
I know of it. Didn't really look much into it.
who wants to start off? Because I do have something I want to say. So you want to start off?
I volunteers tribute.
All right.
So when I was listening it, I sort of understood Joe Rogan's plea or his statement. He was talking about people who committed time to a game over life expectancies and all this other sorts. Sort of like he kind of concluded it's an addiction, and that's understandable. I sort of respected his point because some people just want to sit down and play video games rather than do anything else. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so that's respectable. And some people just want to come home after a long day of work that's justifiable. Some people just want to find a way to relax, lay down. I'm sorry, we're hearing a pecking noise, and
Yeah.
it,
That's
mi-
the bird.
it might be the bird just agreeing with me. Then there's some people that don't get the point, that don't understand what he's saying. They just jump to the gun saying, hey, video games aren't a waste of time. If it's your revenue, that's one thing, but if you're not making any money out of it, that's the point he's trying to make.
Right.
Then there's Ninja. He kind of stated the whole streamer side of it, which is respectable. It still proves Joe Rogan's point as someone who isn't streaming, someone who commits themselves to a game rather than trying to focus on advances. If it's not helping your personal goals, your family, your friends, your social events, then I do believe it can be a waste of time.
I mean, for me, when I listened to it and whatnot, I agreed with him and I disagreed with him. I agree with him on the part of, yeah, like if you're not doing anything other than just, playing video games for a long, extended period of time, yeah, it's not going to take you anywhere. But the same could be said about anything in life.
Yeah.
Like any hobby that you have, like if you're just, because it's a hobby, and that's what you enjoy doing, because hey, this is something that I like to do in my downtime, and you're not thinking about, hey, I can take my hobby into something else and let it grow into something else. So it is what it's going to be, just a hobby. It's not going to go any further. So yeah, playing video games for a long period of time, yeah, it can be a waste of time, even for myself, because I work, and then of course I also have to take care of other stuff outside of work. I barely have time to play video games, and when I even do have the time to play video games, the longest I'll go for a session is about 5 hours at max, and after that it's just like, okay, I'm done. I need a break, because shout out to the people that can game for
Yeah.
8 hours and
I can't do
longer.
that. That's terrifying.
Like when I was younger, I would say maybe 10 years ago, I would play games for 12 to 16 hours completely straight. I'm older now. I can't do that because I got priorities. So I agree with him on that aspect of, yeah, it's a waste of time. And I disagree because there are opportunities that you can achieve through gaming. There are lots of possibilities that he doesn't know about because you're not in the gaming community. You don't know about these opportunities that gamers can embark on. You have charity events. You have meetups where gamers can network and socialize with other people and learn more new things. And there's also profit in it as well.
That's true.
It all depends on how do you want to grow it. Like, do you want it just to be just a hobby where it's just your favorite your favorite pastime, and that's just it. Like with anything else, like some people like to read. Like you can read a lot of books. I'm not knocking that, but is that something that you'd like to do as a hobby, or is it something that you want to possibly use as a business where you can scale it because, hey, I read a lot of books. I can tell you about all of these books, so on and so forth. Same thing with gaming. So I disagree with that because he's not in the gaming community. He's not aware of all
That's
the
true.
possibilities that come with gaming, and it can grow to such large scale that, hey, the people who don't know about it be like, wow, I didn't know that people can make a living off of just by playing video games. It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
Real deep.
He made it like a book club, honestly.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, nobody thought like esports would be a thing or people were
Right.
making money. Nowadays, some people like when you see like people like Ninja or the top streamers making like a lot of money. People try to achieve the same dream, but that's not achievable for everybody.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's
Yeah,
really hard.
it's
It's really hard.
Difficult.
Yeah, like even for myself, because I've made some money off of streaming. It's hard, like really hard. Like you're gonna be grinding for hours and days just to even make $1 or even $10 at that. Like for me, it took me I would say close to 2 years to even get paid out by Facebook, because that would be through donations on my live stream. And this year I finally made my first 100 off of Facebook.
Congrats, man.
So it's hard. It's a grind, and people just don't know that. They see the success. They don't see the stuff that you have to do to achieve that. Now there are small instances where people just get it like that.
Like Ninja just came out of nowhere.
He's been gaming since Halo, I believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He came out of more when he played with Drake that one time.
Yeah,
that's why that. Yeah, before that he was unknown.
Yeah, like no one didn't know. Yeah, I agree. Like no one didn't know about Ninja.
3,000 if you win. Just like
Yeah,
that's.
And when he was like gaming with Drake, and yeah, that's when his popularity just completely just shot up, like completely blew up. So, with Joe Rogan's comments, I agree and I disagree, because I agree with the statement that you play games all day long for hours on end, and you're not using it to grow something out of it, then it is a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like to think of it from a point of view of him. I mean, to explain, because before in the past on a previous podcast of his, he does mention before how he got addicted to video games.
yeah,
He got addicted to the point where he would play like 10 hours in a day or something. He would call his friends over, because he had like a game room. He had like a game room. He was like call his friends over to a point where his friends tell him to stop too much, and he doesn't even go in there for fear of coming back to his addiction. So I can understand his point of view, why he thinks it could be an addiction. It is an addiction. Anything could be an addiction.
That is true.
When it starts affecting like your livelihood, your stop ignoring responsibilities.
yeah, absolutely true. I remember a point in time when I forgot what game it was. I was like, Skyrim. Skyrim.
Oh,
I
yes.
was so addicted to that game.
Yes, I was in
when
middle
it came
school.
out when it came out on the PS3, even though it was buggy and glitchy as hell, because on the Xbox it ran a little bit better, but on the PS3 it was just a stuttering glitch mess. But man, I've dumped over 300 hours into that game. I was addicted to that game because it was a game where you could just play over and over and over again, and it's just like there's still more interesting stuff to do in this game. So much. And I was like, yo, I have to stop playing this game. I literally have to stop playing this game. And then I played it on PC with mods. And that was another.
Oh my God, you are one of those guys.
Yes.
It's like infinite gameplay, no matter what. There's infinite mods.
Yes, it is. The game is literally infinite. Like, so many possibilities. And I had to stop myself from playing that game.
I just want the next Elder Scroll. Is that too hard to ask?
No. Yes. Never gonna get it.
Yeah, they talked about it being similar to Bethesda Fallout 76. I'm just gonna crawl back to Skyrim.
Boogeyman. Well, that again, Bethesda. Can't pronounce the company for the name of me. Bethesda. I'm gonna butcher the name. It's forever Bethesda.
Just say Fallout.
The people that brought you Fallout. The whole series is just a boogeyman. Not even the whole series. I could say every single one of the game is like a boogie mess.
Yes.
Of some sort.
Right.
With Fallout 76 being the most buggiest.
Yes.
So usually it's the bugs that makes it fun. So like Skyrim makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But for Fallout 76, that's not as good. Boy, Fallout 76 was just a buggy mess.
Oh yeah. All right. The next topic: Microsoft debuted the Halo Infinite campaign gameplay. How many of y'all saw it?
I saw brief parts of it.
I saw I saw a TikTok of it.
And I've seen the memes.
I've seen the memes too, and my goodness, the internet roasted them on fire. The internet has no chill. Like
No, it did not.
Craig the Brute.
Was it bad?
Review tech
What?
showed me.
I mean, it looked good. I kind of got like a Doom feeling of
You get
it.
the grappling hook.
Yeah,
That was cool. That was really cool, actually.
I mean, it was cool, but it was like, y'all not the first to do that, but okay. But I was getting a Doom feeling of it, but it was just more of a light version of Doom. Like, very light and subtle and whatnot. But then again, it's been so long since, it hasn't been too long, but after Halo 5, then you, of course, Halo Infinite, and you see the campaign. It looks nice.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's just about it now.
It looks more exploration, or I think they say it's going to be open world with the whole ring. I feel like that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Now you'll just be going around in your buggy. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to get, I forgot the name of it, the Hornet, the air helicopter, or whatever. I forgot the name of it.
I want the Banshee.
And you're just going to just drive around or fly around to your next objective.
I would love to just fly across. Like, that would be awesome.
I feel like they're taking a piece of that Destiny in a way.
Probably.
Yeah, Destiny. Even though Bungie was the original designers for Halo,
Yeah.
ironically enough.
Yeah.
Now it's 343 Industries. Yeah. Again, like how they did Halo Reach, Halo 3. Did they do Halo 4? I believe so.
343 did Halo 4. Bungie, I think Bungie's last game was, maybe Halo 3.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It
was. Halo 3 was from Bungie.
I unfortunately never got into the Halo series.
I did at a young age.
Yeah, never. Unfortunately, I tried getting more recently, but by playing like the Master Chief Collection. I see a feel of it in a way, but because I missed it as I was growing up, for me, at this rate, though I do like the multiplayer.
Oh, Melinda Myers says hi, Daniel, in the chat.
Hey, Melinda. I know she is.
Okay. But yeah, like with, and then of course with Halo Infinite on Xbox Game Pass, meaning PC players will get a chance to play it. I'm like, I don't see myself getting an Xbox Series if I can play this on PC. I'm just saying.
Potentially.
Yeah. But not everybody can afford a PC.
Right.
So that's why the consoles are good. And consoles are good for the guarantee to work.
Yeah, you just plug and play.
Which is
consoles
are good. I think consoles are good for thing, but playing with PC players is a bit of a challenge. Because PC players are really good.
Yeah, definitely.
It's scary. I have my friends that like to play consoles, but whenever they play with me with the crossplay, it's terrifying for them. It's terrifying.
That does sound terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Halo is a fun game.
Yeah.
The origin of the teabag is what taught me at a young age and how cruel people can be.
Oh yeah, people can be.
And how I became that cruel as well.
Yeah, you have to be cruel in Halo. Otherwise, everyone's gonna be cruel to you. There is no
mercy.
No mercy in Halo. Like those who are in their late 20s, early 30s, or even late 30s who grew up playing Halo, we're ruthless.
Yes. If you played Halo, you have a little bit of cold-bloodedness, and you cannot lie about it.
I can feel it. My first experience with Halo was in high school, actually. And we played in the school.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever found like people will play like Halo on the USB drive.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I remember.
My friend did that.
So what we did, we did like a school-wide. I went to a small school, so we did like a school-wide Halo tournament. Mm-hmm. So we were connected to the school's Wi-Fi, and we gave everybody copies of the game of the Halo CE.
Oh, well,
so it was like the multiplayer, and we did like a school-wide multiplayer game.
That sounds chaotic. I love it.
It's secret too. It was the best fight.
I love it.
It worked. It was fun.
Dude, my friend did that in the middle of our biology class. Like, our teacher's like, yo, you can do whatever you want. He just slaps on my teacher's computer, plays Halo 2 with everyone watching the projector.
We did one of my freak out t-shirt. He didn't like to teach it much. Really. Like I think one day it was to bring in like a system when we were connected to a projector. I remember bringing in Black Ops 2? Yeah, Black Ops 2. We were connected to projector. We were playing Black Ops multiplayer with the split screen.
Oh my god.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, good times, man. Good time. And moving forward, we have Halo Infinite multiplayer going free to play. That's a shocker.
That's surprising. I don't know if it's going to be the equivalent of Warzone with the amount of data you're going to be taking.
Oh god.
That's what I'm thinking it might be to catch, but there's a potential rumor that I heard that they're assuming they're going to have Game Pass for free, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because if you have Game Pass,
No.
Or the
No.
Xbox Gold.
No. I think what I heard was they're removing the Xbox Gold and going free to play in a way. They're still doing Game Pass. This is removing Gold entirely. So you don't they're going the PS like the PlayStation route.
Oh, okay.
Of free multiplayer or free online. Free online.
I like the sound of that. All the games I could stream right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Xbox,
So that's why,
Microsoft's
yeah.
making some moves. I like this.
Basically, PlayStation and Xbox switched over. Because you do have to play for online on PlayStation now.
Yeah, like. Wait.
Yeah, up until the PS3, you never had to play. You never had to pay for
Online.
Online, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they changed that during the PS4.
So now where we have to play if we want to play our multiplayer games, we would have to pay for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But for free to play games, you don't need PlayStation.
Yeah,
Plus.
yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds like a bliss. Yeah, that's what my friend was telling me about Gold, which is interesting.
Yeah, gold is like the way to like maintain the service, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have like the Ultimate Game Pass, which includes Gold and the Game Pass.
And you have for the PC as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's good. I think Game Pass is one of the best things that ever existed for Xbox.
Definitely.
It's really good. It's really good.
Dude, you want to play Sea of Thieves later?
We don't talk about that game.
I knew you'd say it.
We
I
don't-
knew it.
We don't talk about that game.
I played the odds, and I knew you'd say it.
My man said we don't play that game.
I knew you would say that, and I'm glad.
I mean, I like CNTs. It was fun for like the first couple of hours. And like,
It's repetitive.
I can avoid.
I got into fishing.
What happened to Rare? Rare went so downhill.
Every video game that has fishing, I just start getting obsessed with it.
Rare should have just stayed with Nintendo. But
Yeah.
Then
What-
again, Nintendo wasn't doing much with them.
Were they a Nintendo?
Yeah, they were with Nintendo for Rare was with Nintendo for
Like,
a long period of
the
time.
early 90s,
because they were
right?
the ones that came
Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong and Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they had it for Xbox as well during the early, 2015, 2016? They started remaking it for the Xbox.
Yeah.
No, I think at that point Microsoft bought Rare.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
That's why Banjo-Kazooie is on the Xbox.
That's true. I'm still surprised he's in Smash.
I'm not. Well, I think because of Major Nelson. He's
yeah.
always like an advocate, like free gamers, and like we're gonna go crossplay. We're gonna make friends with every single one of your companies. I think
Pretty
it's,
much.
No, being serious, I think he's the one like pioneer like the whole crossplay, like gamers unite in a way. That's why I believe Banjo-Kazooie is on the Smash roster.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Interesting. All right. Next topic. Our gaming gripes. Do you have any gaming gripes? Gaming complaints?
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Anything specific.
Like in terms of like what just like what games do or
Games, people.
Anything involving in your gaming experience. It could be anything.
Not that I can think of for the top of my head. Because if it comes to like old games, there's definitely some gripes, but those old games have evolved over time, and now we have like save. Okay, like for example, save points. Back in the day, you always have to find like a certain spot to play. Nowadays, it's like quick save.
Or autosave.
Auto saves. Well, depending on the game, you have like Dark Souls. Dark Souls like destroys you with the auto saves.
Oh.
It does, yeah. Like in Dark Souls, like every swing, like save. It's ridiculous. Look, in terms of gripes, I don't really have any.
Interesting.
I think that was one thing I think of when games through like at the stage with Death Stranding, or the first like 10 hours of the game. It's like 6 hours of it is cutscenes.
Oh.
It's the first 6 hours of it is cutscene. Like the day one that I was gonna play, I was like, I'm ready to enjoy this game. And it's been cutscene.
So a game that's more cutscene rather than video game.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why probably one of them.
Yeah, there's a good example of a game like that, like Ashura's Wrath.
I heard of that game. Never played it.
It's
I know.
mostly cutscenes, but you have reactions like God of War.
Yeah, I remember.
I actually did enjoy it.
Like the
That's one of the
Smash.
only. Yeah, that's one of the only few games I enjoy like that.
Do you have any gaming gripes, Waluigi?
Oh, I feel like we've discussed most of them. We've talked about toxicity. We've talked about servers.
Toxicity is so fun. I
Talked about messaging.
If we're gonna talk about like other players, I hate players that get angry for whatever reason. Players that just go on full racist in game just because they're got died of some sort. I'm
Oh,
like,
the Xbox
why?
360 days.
Oh, yeah.
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Good old days.
I saw a TikTok about how I'm addicted to TikTok, by the way, guys. Anyways, yeah, that's the honest truth. Anyways, I saw a TikTok about like the 2040 president. It was like running paper, and then like one of the guys was like, "Oh, there was a massive leak of what your Xbox audio chat." Your 2008 audio chat.
My jaw just dropped thinking about it.
Yeah, like something at every single thing you said to somebody. Oof.
Let's see, gaming gripes. I feel like we discussed most of them. I don't know. Do you have any new ones?
Yeah, I got a new one. People who send you party chat invites when you just want to enjoy your game.
Oh, didn't we talk about this last time?
No, it was one where I forgot which one. When someone sends you an invite to a game, you're playing your game. They're sending you a gaming invite to another game, but this time, it's people who just want to party chat with me while I'm playing the game. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's recently. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not streaming it. I'm just playing through the side missions and whatnot. And I'm getting invites to a party chat, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not trying to talk to nobody right now. I just want to enjoy this game.
I feel that.
Like I've let it be known on social media. If you see me playing Ghost of Tsushima, do not send me messages. Do not. Do not send me invites to another game. Don't send me party chat invites. You can send a message. Okay, fine. I'm fine with messages. But don't send me a party chat invite. I don't feel like talking to nobody. Or send me a voice message through the message. That works too. Or Discord, or Facebook, or Twitter.
Any form of messaging, basically.
Yeah, any other form of messaging. But if I'm playing my game, I'm not trying to talk to nobody.
I feel that.
I understand some people like to have someone that they can talk to or whatnot, but if I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima,
Find somebody else.
please find somebody else. Until I'm done with the game, I'm done with it, I review it, I'm moving on to another game, fine. Other than that, no party chat invites. I'm trying to enjoy my game. This is the reason why the feature of going offline, even though you're online, is a thing. But I don't like being a dick to my followers and my friends, because I will literally do that. I don't want to do that.
That's the point of the whole feature. Just go offline.
Yeah,
Introvert
Get
status.
back on, but just go offline.
and then they hit you with, well, we never see you online. Well, I'm always online. It's just I don't like being bothered.
See, you have friends that care about you.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's simple.
I do.
Mine just yell at me. Ooh, Mustang. Mic check, mic check.
Leave it there.
Yeah, just
I gave up.
Hollywood, roll with it.
Yeah.
yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, like, don't send me party chat invites when you just see me enjoying a game for myself or whatnot. Usually, I'll join in and nobody don't be talking. So it's like,
I'm out.
I'm like, why am I in here? Why you invite me to this? If we not having a conversation,
That's your invite.
Go away.
it's the ghost of the arcade. Now we're hearing knocking noises. Okay, moving on to our last one. Q&A from the followers. Do we have any questions?
Let me see if anyone posted anything from this morning.
No. Good luck, guys.
Nothing. We are good.
All right, we are good then. Well, I will say, I do have one more question for Daniel, and that is, once we're done with it, like, are you, okay, it's two questions. One, are you going to be here for the next cosplay meetup here at Flynn's?
Probably not. I'm staying home. No, I'm gonna be serious. So within like the past couple of months, seeing this whole spike thing, the coronavirus spike, I'm like, it's really 2 days to go outside at this point. Because you don't know who has it. People are asymptomatic. Is the word? They have no symptoms.
Asymptomatic.
They have no symptoms, so you never know. It's terrible. It's pretty scary out there. And this is the reason I've been trying to avoid Miami, because I know Miami is like a little hot zone too.
It's the epicenter right now.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, and once we get past this, I mean, I don't know when, but eventually, because this is just
Man,
temporary.
I can't wait to hug
It is the longest anime arc that we're currently in right now. So
Man, I can't really use a time skip.
We need filler.
I want a time skip. I don't even want filler. I want a time skip.
This
is the filler.
My time skip.
This is the filler.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna look like a JoJo by the next time skip.
Man, what he did? I just didn't waste the whole time. Man, I got bored.
I believe the next convention starting next year is going to be Otaku Fest. You will be there, right?
Yeah, if everything comes out by the time, yeah.
And you'll be ready for that one. Like, you'll have all the gear.
I'll dust off everything I own. Kind of deep clean up. Yes, everything has just been collecting dust. I might have to reteach myself how to use certain stuff, like certain lights and whatnot.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, because you have a skill and you don't want to go
Rusty.
Yeah, you don't want to go rusty.
I definitely get rusty. Like when I was, I stream it once in a while. Silverback helped me a lot how to set it up. When I first set it up, man, my camera's so dirty. I almost forgot how to set up like certain things, like the aperture and iOS has. I'm like, how do I use my camera again? It's been a while. It's been a good while.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to get rusty on your skill because you do have a talent for it, and you're gonna keep getting better at it. So don't. Even though things suck right now, and I'm gonna just say this on the podcast as well for those that are currently listening. If you want to get some cosplay shoots done, by all means, hit up Daniel. Hit him up.
Yes.
My camera can reach more than 6 feet. More than 6 feet, so you'll be safe.
Get a pole just to be safe for tape measure. Get over here. No, get away from me.
All right. Well, I guess we can wrap this bad boy up, put a bow on it, and call it a day.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys have any final words, final thoughts on today's episode?
Stay safe out there, guys. Stay inside if you can. If you go outside, please wear a mask. Don't be a Karen.
Don't be a Kevin Ivor, but Daniel, thank you for being with us. Definitely good to have some insight, a great origin, and also Persona. I'm definitely going to look into this game since you hyped me up now.
Persona's not. I'm surprised Persona is not like a high end game, even though it is the.
I'm just under the hood with certain games.
Yeah, for Persona, it's $20.
Noted.
Yeah, man. Like, it's been an honor to have you here and whatnot, and definitely wanted to get this conversation and getting your thoughts on gaming stuff, and then of course learning a little bit more about you into cosplay photography and whatnot. So it was greatly appreciated to have you on.
Definitely. Make sure you follow this guy, ThatOnePhotography cosplay
on Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram only for now.
Yes.
For now. Wink.
For now.
Wink, nudge.
All righty. Well, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for watching and tuning in.
We appreciate it.
Make sure you give each one of us a follow on our social medias that you guys see on the screen.
This right here.
Yeah, well, mine's is like right here. Waluigi, yours is like more towards the mic.
Yay!
So, yeah, everyone, can see it and whatnot. And, yeah, for audio listeners, you guys already know it's going to be available on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and Spotify. And, of course, video playback is going to be available as soon as we're done with the stream. So, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank my co-host, Waluigi. I also want to thank our guest, ThatOnePhotography. And, yeah, we will be back here again 2 weeks from now with our next guest. I can't wait.
Stay tuned.
And you guys will be surprised of our next guest, just like you guys are surprised of our guest today. So
I'm surprised as well. I'm over here.
we all are, yeah. All right, and with that being said, you guys stay safe, stay positive, stay motivated, especially during these hard times. Stay optimistic, and most importantly, stay classy.